Hey, it's Dorita again, and we're going to do a very quick lesson on generating equivalent fractions. And so fraction seems to be a subject that most kids really struggle with. But generating fractions is really easy once you understand just a few things. First of all, let me show you a couple of pictures. Okay, let's look at this. Right here, I've got 1/2. It's 1 part out of 2. Notice that the parts are equal, and so I've got one of those shaded. Now, if I want to draw a line and turn this into 4 pieces, what's going to happen? As I draw a line and I half the size of my pieces, the number of pieces are going to double. And then also, the number of pieces that are shaded double as well. So if you notice that, we've got 4 total pieces, which is our denominator, and 2 of them are shaded, which is our numerator. Okay, so still the same amount of space that's colored, still the same fraction, so it is equivalent. Okay, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to half each piece again. So as I half these pieces, the size, the number of pieces increases by 2, but the size of each piece is only half the size. And so now I'm going to have 8 pieces, 4 of them are shaded. It's still the same amount of the circle that's shaded, so we call it equivalent because it is 4 out of the 8 pieces. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so how do we actually use this information to generate equivalent fractions? Well, basically, we're going to multiply or divide. I'm going to talk about multiplying to make the numbers larger than they are. And so I'm going to show you on this. Let's say that we want to start off with a fraction, and I'm going to use a fraction that's got a different numerator and denominator. For example, let's say I want to use 2/3. And I want to generate a fraction that's going to be equivalent to 2/3. Well, basically, it's all about relationships. And my relationships are going to be multiplication relationships here. So whatever I do, if I want my thirds, they've got to generate into something that is a multiple of 3. Okay? So let's say that I want to do 3 times 4. That's my relationship. 3 times 4 equals 12. So in my new fraction, my denominator is going to be 12. Well, the thing is, I have to do the same thing up here. If I used a times 4 relationship here, I use one up here. So 2 times 4 is 8. And so that's basically all you do. You're using a relationship to generate a new fraction. Okay, this can be done really basically with any number. I could have chosen times 5 or times 10 or times 6. Doesn't really matter as long as you do the same thing to the denominator, which is the bottom number, as you do to the numerator, which is the top number. So as long as the relationships are equal relationships of multiplication, then you are going to have equivalent fractions. Okay, so I hope that this helped you understand how to generate equivalent fractions by using multiplication relationships. If you like this video, please comment or share. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please find me on Facebook. I would love to hear your comments, and I would like to know what your child is struggling with so that I can make videos to help them with their specific topics. So thank you very much, and I will see you on the next video. Check out my blog at www.doritamacolors.org. Thank you.